Hi, my name's Todd Shearon, and I'm sitting here today for 3 minutes with stand-up comedian Paul Montanier. Paul, most people in Windsor don't even realize that there is a stand-up comedy kind of thing going on, a local scene. Tell us your involvement and tell us a little bit about it as a whole.
Okay. Well, yeah, awareness is our biggest issue. That's the thing we're trying to raise as we do it. The Windsor comedy scene has been going on for a couple of years. We actually do have a comedy club now, a few independent shows, and a few open mics.
Now, what do you do to keep busy? Is it just the odd thing here and there? Do you put on shows?
Okay. I'm the regular host of The Late Show at the Comedy Quarry. So I do host that every week. We also put on different shows, independents like Villains, Craft Heads. We run different shows and just try to get people out.
And you're one of those guys like a Kevin Hart who goes to all these open mics all the time and find your way that way?
I wouldn't say Kevin Hart, but yeah, like I'm definitely one of the guys working to make comedy bigger in Windsor.
Yeah. Now, there are a lot of those opportunities, open mics and things that you can just show up at and perform?
Not so much. It's one of those things we're trying to make more of. We do have the border though, so we can cross over to Michigan, go to Ohio. We can kind of hit the road a little bit. Not so much in Canada because London's the closest comedy club, but we make it work.
Now, obviously the internet is an integral part of everything that everybody who's an artist or creator has going on these days.
Definitely.
Now, I know you have something else going on called Homegrown Weeds.
Yes.
And I've seen that on the internet, obviously on Facebook and other medias. Tell us about Homegrown Weeds.
Okay, the Homegrown Weeds was started by 3 comedians, me, Billy Squires, and Scott Gahn. We all 3 of us started comedy a couple years ago, and we kind of grouped together so that we can produce shows in Windsor. We travel together, and we're starting to work on some bigger projects.
So stuff that's just, like live shows, or more stuff that's web-based?
We're working on a web series that we're starting filming on. We're just finished the scripts for. It's something we're going to be trying to release in 2017.
In 2017. Now let's talk more about the actual social media aspect of things these days.
Okay.
How do you utilize it for yourself and or separate the two or mingle them together? What kind of stuff do you do to stimulate the process for yourself?
Okay. Well, when we do shows in Windsor, not too many people will return every single time. So what we try to do is reach out so that they'll follow us on Facebook, be aware of all the shows that we're producing. We also do kind of scheduled blasts where we'll mention where we're going to be that week, if we're going to be in Michigan, and we gained a little bit of a following.
Now, what events do you have coming up short term that we might want to let people know about right now?
We actually are doing New Year's at the Comedy Quarry. We're bringing a few people from our Comedy Fest, the Border City Comedy Fest, down to perform at that. So that is coming up for New Year's. The Comedy Quarry has a lot of bigger acts coming over the next couple weeks, like for the Christmas season. A lot of our bigger acts that we're getting.
Well, it's glad to hear you're busy, and then things to look forward to in 2017. Again, check out, for everybody, want to check out Facebook, Homegrown Weeds, Paul Montanier. I want to thank you again, Paul, for being here.
No problem.
You've been watching me, Todd Shearon, for 3 minutes with Paul Montanier.